Glasgow in Blue Lagoon with Voyager.
Hey.
How you doing, guys?
Good,
fantastic.
Very good.
We decided to go traditional Scottish and chippy.
Yeah, I'm rude.
Glad to have you over. This first time you've been in Scotland?
Yes.
As Voyager anyway?
Yes.
Yes.
And personally.
And personally, well, excellent. First impressions?
Love it. Yeah, I can't say a single bad thing about it. I love the vibe. It's really cool. Everyone's really friendly, and we got to check out Edinburgh earlier today as well, which is pretty much fell in love. I was back here when I was like 8 years old, so I remember nothing of it. But yeah, I'm definitely back.
You'll notice Scott acquired a scarf, which I believe, Scott, would you like to tell us about these historical genealogical significance?
Well, my dad's side of the family is Davidson clan, and it turned out that we actually are part of the same clan. So we're both Davidson.
Yep.
My last name is Kay, and Similar's last name is Dow. Yeah, so we were probably related in some pretty distant and obscure
A little
way.
bit crazy.
Yeah, which is pretty
A
crazy.
little bit awesome at the same time.
Yeah, it's good. Like family.
Please don't make out ever.
So how's the tour been so far?
It's been really good, especially, I mean, the highlight was probably the Prog Power Festival, the Euroblast, really small show in Hamburg. We did the Euroblast Festival in Cologne, which was excellent.
Yeah.
Played to pretty much a new crowd for us, I guess. And then Prog Power headlining that festival was just incredible. It was the longest set we've ever done, and the vibe was just amazing. Probably one of the most amazing sets I've certainly ever done in my short or rather long career as a musician.
Did you check out any other bands that Euroblast or anyone that stood out to you?
I mean, Tesseract blew our mind. We've seen them, Simone has seen them a couple of times, but yeah, they were just incredible, as per usual. Chin Spanner was wicked. We hadn't had the opportunity to see them before, because I don't think he's never been to Australia.
No.
So,
Destiny
Destiny
Potato.
Potato, same deal.
I really like Modern Day Another One.
Yeah, quite cool actually.
So good.
That's some cool vibes. And Vujata.
Vujata.
Oh yeah.
So pretty damn punishing.
Yeah.
Too dissonant for Danny.
I like a bit more melody.
Auxilius, which
Oh yeah.
Exvidius. Yeah.
They were awesome.
a break from all the genting. Had a bit more fusion bass, so it was relieving to hear.
And the fretless bass, man. The fretless bass. And actually, when we were at Prog Power, we got to see Disperse as well. Because me and Nico have been frothing over the guitars from that band. David's exactly absolute great guitarist. And they sounded great, so really cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, lots of good stuff.
Your most recent album came out beginning of June, and I have to say, like, critically, it's been, had great reviews right across the board. I don't think I read anything kind of negative about the album at all. That must have been exciting, though. You've been like really excited about that.
Very happy. Yeah, I think we were expecting some of our older fans to kind of be maybe a little bit taken back by it, because I mean, if you look back on our previous
What's that noise? What is that noise? It's horrendous.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, I think we were expecting some of our older fans to be a little bit taken back by what we're doing now, because it is quite different. Every record's sort of been a progression in some way, stylistically, but it seems like that hasn't really been the case at all. It seems like everyone's really been very positive about it.
We've very much kept the vibe of Voyager, which is in a sort of catchy melodic choruses, and sort of added a bit more of a modern feel. So I think there's going to be a lot more crossover between the audiences as well. You know, we've got a lot of prog and old school sort of power metal fans, and now a lot of sort of more modern progressive music fans are digging us as well, which is really nice.
In terms of like new material, do you constantly write new material, or are you having a break from that just now for the touring, or what's
I personally feel like we're busting at the seams for us new stuff. Like it seems to be everyone's got some ideas. We haven't had a chance to actually get in our house or do anything. We've been rehearsing for the tours and all the shows.
Right. Do you write at all when you're on tour, or is it when you go back home you kind of
It's too hard on tour.
Yeah.
You're too busy.
So much fun.
Yeah, you're too busy like trying to plan the next destination, because usually you're driving, flying, trying to get some sort of sleep before, because you hang out with people after the shows. And
They don't really take you time when you're like you've done 6 minutes of a flight.
amp and stuff, yeah.
Mikey reviewed your album and spoke to yourself a few months ago. He gave the album like 5 stars, like, the highest mark he could give it.
You really liked it, I paid him very well.
He's wondering how you're going to make it better than that. How are you going to better that 5-star review that you gave it, the new material?
Pay more money.
When you're writing new material, is it always done as a band, or is it like you all bring in ideas like separately, or?
It's changed over the years. I mean, when earlier times, Daniel's done most of the writing, and we've come in and just sort of piece out parts together. But on this record in particular, it's been very collaborative, which has been really cool. But I think I can say this on behalf of everyone that I feel that this current lineup has been the only lineup where we felt really confident enough to do that. Because we're really all on the same page, which is great. Like it's amazing to be able to actually connect with everyone else in the band. Like everyone else feels the same way. So being able to work on ideas collaboratively like that is actually quite easy.
Oh, hello.
Perfect.
Oh,
That's Special Fish 1. Yeah,
That's you. That looks good.
big fish. Big fish.
Look in a second.
We'll be back.
Yes, we
Oi! Look at that.
There's more.
I'm just showing them.
Nice!
Sorry.
Sorry. We've spoken to a couple of other Australian bands just in the last few months, and they spoke quite highly of the kind of Australian music scene. And there seems to be a lot more Australian bands coming over and starting to make a lot of waves over in the UK. Are there any other bands that we should know about that are doing good things in Australia that you think should get more kind of recognition over here?
Well, we finished recently doing an Australian tour with Caligula's Horse.
Yeah.
They're really cool dudes and their music's really, really good. They're definitely worth checking out.
Absolutely. And they've definitely got something new going on with their sound as well. It's progressive, but there's something else about it that I haven't really ever heard. Out of any band, to be very honest with you. So I highly recommend it.
There's also, we're touring at the end of the year with Deadlift Circus and a band called Sleep Match Waves.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're also a great band. Instrumental music's always a bit difficult to sort of get into, but I saw them live and I witnessed that it was, the energy was enough to keep me entertained. So they're definitely one band to watch out for.
Have there been any albums you've heard this year from other bands that you've been kind of really impressed with, and that's kind of blown you away this year in particular, or is there anything that's still to come out that you're looking forward to?
Scar Symmetry's new album, I'm really looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
In fact, it should be out like Friday, I think.
Yeah, I think it's.
It's pretty good. I can tell you that.
Oh, you've already got it?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
What a tease!
Because normally Scar Symmetry is very much a feature about tour bus and a band. So as soon as that comes out, I think it will be featured pretty heavily as well.
Yes.
It's a double album, right?
I've only listened to it once since it came in. I can't remember everybody's tracks.
Yeah.
I think they're doing a trilogy. They're releasing like part 1.
Yeah.
Part 2,
I'm sure there's
part
only like 8
3.
songs in it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is part 1.
Yeah, wow.
Nice.
Memory.
Nice.
Can't wait for that.
And outside of kind of the metal scene, is there any, what other kind of styles of music you into? Do you listen to any stuff to like chill out to, or anything you like to listen to in particular?
Oh, it's bloody coffee.
Oh, and something open up the pits of hell.
Everyone's really different.
Yeah. I mean, I like a lot of ambient music. I think that's we both really like ambient stuff.
Yeah.
Daddy's more into the dance end.
Love cheesy trance. Love it.
Love it. Big fan.
But Armin van Buren.
There's one particular band they're pretty much my number 1 band at the moment, called the Sea Hunter.
Alright.
Yes.
I don't even know how to describe what they do. They pretty much do everything very well. It's kind of like it's progressive indie, I guess. It's prog rock essentially, but they do so much different stuff. I'll say that they're an absolutely amazing band. So yeah, I don't know. They're like a standout for me. I just do some different styles that they can suit my mood most of the time.
For me, a go-to band is Math from the States. Really interesting stuff, really sort of almost progressive rock, really quite heavy, really excellent. Yeah, good melodies. For me, it's all about the melodies.
I can't get past Future of the Left album. Every time I don't know what to listen to, I'll go back to Future of the Left. They're like a Welsh punk band.
Okay.
Something like really sarcastic, or one of the best voices. I can't convince anyone else on the tour bus to actually listen to it. But it's really good.
I'm still holding out for the Cause to reunite release.
The Cause, well,
The Spice Girls. Actually, I'm looking forward to Pink Floyd.
Oh yeah.
Well,
New album coming out. I really
Super interesting. Our website covers everything from punk, rock, metal, everything in between, but we also review movies as well. You get a chance to watch any movies, and have you seen anything from this year that you've liked?
No.
Guardians of the Galaxy is fantastic.
Alright, cool. I missed that one, I haven't seen that list.
I think the only movie I've seen this year, you're gonna laugh when I say this, was The Expendables 3.
Was that good?
It needed more gore, but it was actually well, they actually they used to be R-rated, and what is it? This one's only like 15 or something. But Wesley Snipes and Mel Gibson, quite hilarious on it. Just like, you know, generic action, just, you know, within the first minute of the movie, people are blowing up and dying. It's great.
A film I haven't yet checked out, but I've heard good things about is Snowpiercer.
Oh, I saw one to see that. That was really
Yeah. I can't remember this history, but it's really freaking good, so I might go suss that. I've only heard good things. Yeah.
Cool. Are you any particular genres of film that you're into, or are you just kind of broad?
I like the psychological stuff, man. I like stuff that makes you think.
Yeah.
And you leave the cinema going, whoa. Like I have a new take on life. Because I think that's what's kind of cool about art in general, is that you want to come out of the experience going, man, I feel enriched from that. I feel like the psychological stuff in there really does that for me.
Nice.
I like a bit of everything.
Yeah.
God, I mean, I've got everything from like fantasy, sci-fi to like thrillers. You know, I just like a good movie. It's got good plot, good acting.
Yeah.
Nothing like a French comedy for me.
Oh yeah.
A light-hearted French comedy. Yeah, no, I do enjoy it very much. And just, I don't know, anything that I can relate to. I find fantasy and sci-fi, and especially people like, you know, Game of Thrones-esque type things, I find it very difficult to watch because I simply can't relate to it. I know a lot of like the sort of older, like power metal stuff is all about that. I just can't relate to it. I can't relate to a guy on a horse. No, it just doesn't. It has no relevance to my life.
No Lord of the Rings.
No, Lord of the Rings. I have not watched Lord of the
Lord of the
Rings.
Rings is great. I don't like Game of Thrones really either.
Yeah, I love Game of Thrones.
Really my
I'm
thing.
a total. Like I went through it. Like I don't want to put any spoilers in this video, but there were points where I was like, I don't think I can watch this anymore because I'm that pissed off that this person has died.
He's talking about the Viper episode. The Viper versus the Mountain.
Yeah.
Do we want to spoil it?
Don't spoil it for anyone.
Yes,
That wasn't a spoiler. That wasn't a spoiler.
A man Mikey really wanted to be here tonight. He did an interview with me a few months ago, but he did send me a question for you.
Is it about Terry Hatcher?
It's about Terry Hatcher.
Oh God.
He wants to know, A, did you watch Tango and Cash yet?
No.
And B, did you watch Terry Hatcher in leather playing electronic hexagonal drums?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank God for YouTube.
What the hell?
Watch your previous interview, and that would make sense.
Mandatory viewing, I'm told.
Yeah.
After I saw it, absolutely correct. Who doesn't want to see Terry Hatcher play hexagonal drums?
I prefer it when I don't know the context of that whatsoever.
I prefer to go in the dark.
He's obviously got it couldn't be here tonight, but I always know, when did you come back to Scotland?
As soon as possible.
As soon as possible.
Love to.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, this is our first time to the UK, and it's been great. Our London show is fantastic. Hopefully tonight will be fantastic as well. We're going to get a few smaller shows as well after this. And it's a nice entry into this market, which we really haven't explored. And it's a very mature music market. I think there's a lot of mature listeners not necessarily age-wise, but in terms of their music taste, very developed. So I think it's a good place for us to make some inroads and get some new fans. Hopefully. I don't know if you know, but we're supposed to play the Frog Power UK Festival in 2008, which then 3 weeks before unfortunately got cancelled. So that was a real bummer. So we just spent some time in the UK. We were going to play some shows, so the intention was there. But unfortunately, reality. You're right there, Ash?
Delicious.
Just tried to hang it.
What's the verdict?
A meat pie. It tastes like a meat pie. It's really good. I will continue.
What is next for Voyager then after this tour of the UK? What's the plans?
We are going to go back and continue rehearsing because we will be going on the road with Deadly Circus and Sleepmates Waves in December doing an Australian tour. I think we also have some pleasure songs that we need to frantically. The drummer's clumsy, sorry. We need to get onto writing them. God, what else have we got on the? America.
In the far future,
Yes.
in 2015, we've got Frog Power USA, which is going to be awesome. And we played there in 2011. And it was our second show in US. We did like a small warm-up show in New York. And then we played Frog Power USA, and it was just huge. It was huge. We had the longest session in Frog Power history. Until this year.
We'll just have to break it again.
Seventh wonder.
Alright, game on.
Game on.
Game on.
You heard it here first. Game on.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome to go back because I think the US market for us is something that we weren't really expecting to crack too easily, but it seems like there are a lot of people that are really keen on what we're doing. So it's going to be sweet to go back.
Nice one. Final question. What do you think of the fish and chips or haggis?
Right.
Really good.
This fish
Really good.
Fish.
Yeah.
I think it's good. Is this Blue Lagoon? Yeah. Blue Lagoon.
Brilliant. Love it. Good haggis. Good haggis.
Not as much Brooke Shields as the Tiger Promises. Good food.
Yeah. I'm going to say you obviously were born in Scotland, but most of where I live, how was your Scottish accent?
Depends who she's talking to.
Well, yeah, it just depends. When I'm with my mum, it full on comes back like, how's it going, that's a lot of shade. So, yeah, I'll probably try and chuck something out on the gig tonight. It's hard for me to just quite automatically, but it does come back. I've been told I speak quite fluent Scottish with my mum to Alex when I'm around there.
Even today, yeah. Can't understand a single word.
I was going to say, it can't be that bad.
Not a single word. Your mum. Oh my god. She talks really fast and really thick.
I have problems understanding her sometimes, especially when she's been back for like 2 months hanging out with all her friends and family. She goes back and I'm like, so fast. Slow down.
It's been nice actually kind of exploring our old cultural roots. I'm originally from Germany. I was born there, so I grew up in Germany in Hamburg, actually where I was born. Went to the Netherlands, which is Ash's cultural background, and then these three have some UK background. So it's been nice to get in touch with the roots.
I didn't really think about it like that.
Yeah.
It's actually really awesome.
It's the genealogy tour 2000.
Nice back to our roots.
Bloody roots.
So, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thanks for allowing us to eat while we have an interview.
No, I'm good.
It's the most cash interview
Yeah, thanks for the time and check these guys out on tour just now. Voyager.
coming at you from the chippy.